Hello everyone. Um, let's start the live stream, shall we? All right. Okay, I see my voice again, which is not good. Perfect. Um, this is Berkan from ClipsDAO. We are doing another live stream today with you, and today is a special stream. The reason is we are not only streaming on Twitch, today we will be streaming on YouTube as well. So we are slowly increasing our reach in terms of live streaming, and we will be, hopefully including other platforms in the future as well. So if you are watching us on Twitch, just letting you know, you can watch us on YouTube as well. And if you are on YouTube, you are able to watch us on Twitch side as well. Before further ado, let me quickly give you a brief idea what we are gonna do today. So in my streams, what we look into different GameFi projects, especially the ones that are standing out from the rest, and I give my personal opinions why I think this game could be the one that make you 100x, or might that stand long term compared to other games. And today's game is called Elemon or Elemon. This is basically the name. Actually, I think is derived from the Pokemon. If you are familiar with the Pokemon games, and it's basically the blockchain version of it. We're gonna look into this game, and I'm gonna tell you why I trust this game. Because if you are a little bit familiar with the GameFi, you probably already seen so many Pokemon mockups on blockchain. DeFi I see many. I can give you many names on that end basically. But when I saw this one, some things took my attention immediately. And I will be emphasizing those points today with you. And then, you can decide yourself whether this game is something that you would be interested in or not. I will quickly jump us on my screen right now. Let's do that. Voila. So I think you can see my screen now. This is Elemon. Okay, I'm gonna call it Elemon. It could be a different name, but I think I'm gonna call it Elemon. And what is special with Elemon? This is the main website, elemon.io. Okay, and we will be looking at different aspects, their team, where are they originated from, what kind of things happening in the game, and then we're gonna actually play the game, because I do have NFTs that I can directly show you how the game plays out, what features are available, and other little details. So let's look at their website first. Nice graphics, it looks a well done website. These are the main things that I look in a game. Okay, starting from scratch. Animations, it's quite well done. Okay, this is basically a plus for me already. Then I'm gonna look at the game features later on, but here there's something very, very important, and I'm gonna emphasize that right now. When I open the website in this main screen, which I'm gonna scroll up to right now, something took my attention. Can you spot what it was? Can you see it? I'm gonna show it right here. It is the Corsair logo. If you are not a gamer, or if you haven't played games before, you may not be familiar with the brand Corsair. But if you heard a brand called Razer, or if you heard Logitech, any gaming accessory brand, then Corsair is one of the top ones. They have fantastic products, from mouse to keyboards, different gaming products, and Corsair is a very well-known brand here. And seeing Elemon has a partnership with them was already a big plus for me. So big win for me for Elemon was this brand cooperation, and I think they know this too, so they placed it at the very top. It is directly, you can see it. So if you click on the partnership right here, it takes you on the Corsair's website, to show you what they do really. They even do laptops. I did not know this. Basically cases, keyboards, headsets, gaming laptops. It's a really high-end products. I have used their mouse before, and I think headphones before. So they are pretty well done products, and this brand is very well known in the industry of gaming. Okay, so having a partnership, securing a partnership with a brand like this is already a big plus for me, and that is why I gave Elemon a chance. Now let's go back to our website. The second thing usually when I do any kind of research for any project is looking at their team. So when you click on team, basically it takes you to their Git book. Okay, right, as you can see. From what I can see, it's a South Asian, ideally a Thailand, I think, team, which is cool because Southeast Asia is quite strong with the GameFi. So having a Southeast Asian team is a plus for me. The reason is they can easily get players, they can easily get guilds, scholars introduced to this game. So I'm assuming they have a strong established connections within those regions. And that was the second thing that I looked. And let's go back to website again. Now, at this point, I need to make sure the gameplay is somehow playable. That is the thing. Because there are so many games out there for blockchain and GameFi, you cannot play. Like, it's just so basic. You just click, you wait for 10 seconds, you click and 10 seconds. So it needs to somehow attract you and you just really want to play the game. At the end, this is supposed to be a game. Not just, GameFi, not just GameFi. Alright, so another good thing. So they will be launching Android and iOS. Right now is a web, which is quite standard right now for most of the games. They first launched the web versions, the mobile versions follow. So that is quite alright for us. They had this nice intro video, which I can show it to you as well. I'm not gonna play the sound of it, or I don't know if I can. Let me see if you guys can hear it though. So that's the producer, Moon Knight Labs, is the behind the game. Some ventures that are supporting them, 590 Ventures, Dexforce Ventures. So another things, seeing these ventures, like kind of giving me another trust, which is, it's a well-funded project. So it's another plus, I think. Let's finish the video. Kiwi Group. I do not know all of these brands, but these are the partners basically. Some are maybe technology partners, some are financial partners, which they have quite a lot of them from what I can see. It's also a very well made video. It's like simple, not too complex, almost like a product introduction. So another thing that I like, their art style, whoever is their art stylist, and I think doing a really good job. Guess which brand is coming now? Guess which brand is coming now? You're gonna see soon. Yeah, so the Corsair is a listed company from the looks of it as well. Can you guess the logo? What is coming right now? Make a wild guess for me. Come on. Don't make us wait. We know what is coming. The Corsair. So this is basically a video to introduce their, partnership. So as you see, actually the game, close this thing, game defines itself as a ideal RPG game. So that's, I think, one thing that it's differentiating itself from usual Pokemon games is that definitely that aspect, the ideal RPG part, which kind of makes sense for blockchain. I think ideal RPG idea, for me, it makes sense. I will explain why later on. Okay, that is great. Okay. So that was the video. Let's continue. What do you have? So next video they have their own website is the gameplay video. Looking into that could be nice to give you an idea of how the game works. I think that could be an interesting one as well. Let's quickly watch this video as well. Because once you have a good understanding of game mechanics, once I show you how the gameplay works, it's gonna be much more easier for you to comprehend why ideal RPG is maybe a good match for GameFi, for a blockchain game. Let's see if it's gonna load because it's not loading. Looks like this video is a native video, which means it's not uploaded on YouTube like the previous one. I think that's why I'm having the problem of buffering problem. Okay, I think it's buffered. Okay, it's loading right now. How about this? We just leave it there, let it load a little bit, so we can come back to that one. If you scroll down, play to earn features. Obviously, right now, I don't think there's any game on GameFi that is without, it's Fi, and there's a finance part of it. So it's always trying to implement the play to earn aspect to it. And this game, I think, achieves it quite nicely. I will be, emphasizing those points while we're playing the game. I'm not just really gonna go details of it right now. We are in the Q1. Is it Q1 or Q2 right now? So there are many mechanics are already being done for the game. I think there are things still being in development. I will show you many features are saying coming soon, so you are not able to play them things. But at this stage, game is already playable. I mean, there is PvE and PvP, which is, I think, bare minimum for me for a game to launch. So I think it is alright. And these are the Elemons. Basically, these are monsters, creatures that you will be using. So they are featuring some of these. I seen him in game. Some of those I did not see them in game yet. But what I can tell you is I like the art style. Like, they feel unique. Okay, it's not like a copy of something directly. B, it's well done. Like, I can like it. Like, I can see that combination working together. So I like this art style. As I told you, like, I think another reason that I like this game was the art style and the element. Okay, now let's go back to the gameplay video and then we can further deep dive into this game. So I guess that video you see here was the very early stage. Right now the game looks a bit different. So basically things are gonna fight each other, and whoever wins. Okay, I think video is loading quite slow. If I can just show you the battle scene, I am happy enough. If not, I'm just gonna show it in the game anyway, so we can just skip that part. Yeah, this is Elemon, Elemon.io. You can check it. It's basically a game on smart chain. So to be able to play this game, you need to have a MetaMask, connect to not just MetaMask. There are other wallets they support. We can have a look, but ideally MetaMask, the most common one with a smart chain on it. So I do have my MetaMask with a smart chain. Let's close our screens quickly and we play the game. I am gonna actually do the whole process with you. We click on play the game and it is gonna load the game for us right now. A little information, looks like when you first launch the game like this, it takes a little bit of time to load properly. This has been happening to me for a while. Maybe it may happen to you as well. Let's check. There's a maintenance happening 7 a.m. UTC at today. Is it 7 a.m. UTC now? No. I'm hoping the game is not on maintenance right now. That would be hilarious. Come on, game. Load for us. It's having a little bit of problem. I don't know why it's not loading. What does it say? So let's look at their Twitter. They have 222k Twitter followers. Quite an impressive number, I would say. Usually, you know, this number not always represents the real amount of followers, but you know, having a good amount of followers is always a good thing. I usually look at the interactions people are having with this project. The numbers are not impressive as the follower numbers. Usually that means, you know, they are not all real followers, but regardless, there are still people interacting with the project. You know, in Twitter, having even low numbers of interaction is alright. You know, not everyone really engages with you on Twitter. That is something to keep in mind. They are regularly, you know, posting news updates. This is basically what I usually check. If the development team is updating the game, solving the products, fixing the bugs, I think this is another important part of the whole evaluation process for me, at least. Okay, let's check Elemon is. Can we play it or not? For some reason, it does not wanna. I wanna make sure. Why did I send this? The game could be on maintenance at the moment, which would be a bad thing. Which will means we would basically play it another day. We can just look into it today, and you know, we can play the game another day. That is totally fine for me as well. As soon as we have a good, you know, I'll refresh it one more time. I'm giving it the one last chance here. I think it is in maintenance. That is the reason why the game. I just put the game on maintenance. Not during the maintenance, the earning system will be closed. Same time the main server closed. Do not try to log into game to avoid problems. After maintenance process completes, users should clear the cache to update the latest game data. Yeah. So, okay. Looks like the game is on. The game is on, but what we're gonna do here, if you're gonna go Elemon on YouTube, okay, I'm gonna do that. Let's do that. Let's just Elemon on YouTube. So we can see some gameplay videos at least together, and you know, we can look into it. Alright, we have some video here. Looks like it's fine. Let's open this video on YouTube. Let's see what they were telling. Let me see if you can hear that. Okay. Okay, I don't know if he shows the gameplay. I wanna see the gameplay. He does not. Okay, let's find another one. Game review. So as you see, actually there's quite a lot of content out there. That means people are picking on this game. Okay, perfect. The quality is a little bad, so I'm gonna basically stop it there. I'm gonna increase the quality a little bit, at least for ATP. Okay, we can close it for the moment. Okay, Elemon, we are gonna, let's try to press on play one more time and see what happens. That's great. Alright, game is in maintenance. So our next stream, what we're doing is we are playing the game. That is 100%. That is what we're gonna do. We're gonna be playing the game. Okay. Alright. So let me show you how the gameplay works today. So you basically put your characters like this, and enemy does the same on the other side, okay? And then it's turn-based. It's automatically done. Depending on the speed of your, elements, you can hit first or the enemy will hit first. And not all the abilities are AoE or target, so they're all different. There's a good variation of abilities as well. So each monster in the game are coming with different abilities. What I noticed is they start with first one hit, like they just hit first, and after that they use their abilities. So there's like some sort of a cooldown period that is going on in the background. So if you wanna pick a Elemon, maybe like watching some videos, knowing which character has better abilities could be a nice thing. So this is from the minting, from what I assume. Okay, so during the time when you want to summon, you were directly able to mint. I think this is no longer available, if I'm not wrong. And this is the Elemon is their token in the game, which we're gonna look in the next one. So as you see, this is how you see your elements. So there are tiers for them. There is different stat information, skill informations, and you can level them up. You can start them up. Starting up opens up new skills, and leveling up makes them stronger. This is the power level, as you see, 1841 here. So it is really, I think, well thought. Not too simple, but not too complex. So you get to get the feeling of RNG. That is still there, but then you are not getting lost inside of it. So I think they make that balance quite nicely. Okay, and if you look a little further, and there are elements here. I'm gonna back a little bit. Up. Okay, here. So if you're familiar with any Pokemon game, there are elements, right? Like rock, fire, water, bug, like flying. So it is same thing here. Even the names are similar. Normal, fire, water, electric, grass, ice, fighting, poison, ground, flying, all exist in Pokemon world, if I'm not mistaken, till here. Bug, rock, ghost, dragon, dark, steel, and fairy. So actually, as you see, all the elements almost directly copied from Pokemon, but I'm not sure if they all function as exactly as the Pokemon games. So we can just quickly check the water. So as we all know, water is strong against fire, ground type, and this third type is what? Rock type. So it is same as Pokemon for the advantage part, and for the disadvantage part, it says it's weak against water. So usually in Pokemon games, poison is strong against water, so it's a little different, as you see. Electric is supposed to be here, but there's no electric here. Okay, so there are some similarities, but it's not the exact same element powers. Not every element is as strong as in Pokemon, and not has certain advantages like Pokemon. It's a little different on that end. So there's a little bit of uniqueness there. As you see, that you can start them up to unlock new skills, which we're gonna look at them. There are body parts. I think this is a classic NFT thingy, I would say. So depending on this body parts, your NFTs, this rank comes from this. So this is S rank because it has epic body parts, and of course this is increasing its original stats. Okay, so if you played any Pokemon game, there's EV and IV, right? The IV is, if I'm not mistaken, from the Pokemon itself, the original stats that is on top of it, and EV is the one that you train yourself. So same here. These original stats are defining your rarity of your Elemon, and he's an S class, so he has lots of rare here. If it's SS class, there's, I think, triple S is the highest, or quadruple S is the higher. So as you get higher rarity, obviously they have better body parts, which means they have better stats in game. Let's look at what other things he's gonna show us in this video. He's just talking about them. Let's skip a little bit. So gameplay, okay. He's showing the demo mode, which is, I never played the demo mode, but okay, this is how it works. So you have your team, enemy has their team, and they basically attack each other. I think this is from the video though, so I'm just gonna see if he actually has the play. Yeah, he does. Okay, I'm gonna back up a little bit. Come on, I can find that exact moment. Boom. No. Yes, here. So this is, so as I told you, game has PvE, play versus environment, and PvP, player versus player part. So both exist already in the game and available. This screen that we are looking is the chapter 1, which is the PvE version of the game. Yeah. So in this here, you basically go through 2 stages. As you complete the last boss, you open a new chapter and you keep going. And for each completion of the stage, you get rewarded for it. It is very simple, basically. And as you earn crystals and credits in the game, you can upgrade your Elemons, you get stronger team, so you can go further and further. And what eventually will happen is you're gonna get stuck at some point, that your monsters are not strong enough. So you have 2 options. A, you go back, complete different stages again to earn more credits. B, you need to buy new NFTs so you can pass those stages. This is the PvE part of the game. And if you are more interested in the PvP section, what happens is quite similar. Let me see if he has any pictures from the PvP side of things. Not that I can see. Okay, he probably skipped that part in this version, in this video. But eventually, you're giving 5 targets, okay, and you are supposed to pick one of them and fight against them. If you win, you get a rank. If you lose, you go down in the rank. It's like a simple logic, nothing too complex. The good part is you can see the enemy's team, and you can decide to not to engage. If you see an enemy with a strong team, obviously you don't want to engage, and you just find an easier target for yourself. But there are cases where all the enemies are strong, so you have to pick one and you have to fight. Win or lose, you gotta proceed with it. All right, as we cannot look at the game at the moment, what I want to do is look at the marketplace. Shall we do that? So I'm gonna give one more try if it's gonna load. I think not. Let's go to marketplace. So I think the marketplace is another, it's quite well done. It's a very nice marketplace. You will see it's so clear, nothing complex. You can easily find what you're looking for. Even though you have no idea what is it, you can still understand how it works. I hope during the maintenance marketplace is also blocked. I hope not. Is it the case? Dun, dun, dun. That would be quite unfortunate if that is the case. I think that the game is gonna launch. Yeah, the marketplace is coming. Okay, that's fine. We're gonna see the marketplace. Let's close this one. This load here. Looks like my connection is not too well right now, so it's taking a little bit of time when I'm trying to load. Okay, there we go. Let it load properly. Okay, so it's quite straightforward. You need to connect your MetaMask, which I have done it here. On the left hand side, you see the different filters you can put on it. This was the rank that I was talking about: B, A, S, double S, triple S. Triple S being the rarest, Elemons out there, and the most expensivest. You see, like they are the $3,600 for minimum price. For double S, the minimum price was around $29. S class, which is quite rare still, as low as 6. You can get a rare Elemon for $6 right now, 6 BUSD, and the lowest range around $4. So for me, when I look at the GameFi project, and if the starting cost is like 600, 700 BUSD, I am a little bit skeptical. The reason is I may invest this money in, and this game might be not worth the money at all. But for Elemon, the good part is I was able to just spend as low as $4 and jump on the game and experience it from the first hand. And that was a big advantage for me. So I jumped on the game. I bought I bought 2 initially, and I just jumped on the game by investing just around $8 to $9. And the game, I played it myself, and I see the stages, the PvP side, and I liked it. And this is, I think, the entry barrier thing, entry to, when you want to start a game, you need to make it as easy as possible for your users. For example, I had one of the difficulties with X Infinity. Now it's cheap, yes, it's okay right now, but back then you need to have minimum 3, and it was costing a lot. Making that investment, obviously you are just questioning whether to make that investment or not. But for Elemon, it is quite cheap to start with. Yes, maybe you are not gonna buy the best Elemon out there, but it will give you an idea how the game mechanics will work, whether the gameplay is something suitable for you. So this is, I think, an important aspect to keep in mind. So you can buy according to your wishes, but what I did was initially I look at these powers at this price, which has the strongest power. Like, he's quite high, comparing to the rest. So I just purchased one high like that, and that's what I did in the very beginning. That's how I started the game. You can select the elements, of course, once you know better understanding. This aura thing, I think it's just graphical, it's cosmetic. It does not really have direct effect on the game. So up to you whether you want to go. I think the most advanced one is this one. I tend to see this orange one being the most expensive one with the Elemons. So if you want to go top line, you can basically go triple S with, which that doesn't exist from it says, but you can go triple S with orange. I think these guys should be the most expensive, which does not exist. Let's see the second one. Yeah, there's one, like you can see it's quite expensive, 1.6k. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you at this stage. There is this thing which I am not too sure for now. I will learn about it. I will definitely let you know what it is. This purity. So most of the characters are hybrid, which means they were summoned using 2 different mother and father. They were breeded, but there are some that are pure. Pure is, I think, from what I understood is, and it's just like comes from a similar type of Elemon. So the parents of that Elemon was the same type. So I'm guessing again, like I'm not really sure how the pure and the hybrid works, but I have not seen its impact in the game yet. Maybe it will come in the future. Usually games do that. They add the kind of features which they will utilize them later on in the game, not in the very beginning. So it could be the case for the Elemon as well. I am not sure at this point, but it is how it is. Let's see what is the staking program here. They have a staking program. So if you have Elemon, stake Elemon to receive Elemon NFTs. So by staking your Elemon, which is the native token of Elemon, you can get NFTs, which I have not tried it. So let's see. So if I put 1500 Elemon for 90 days, what happens? Okay. I mean, this is the highest one, so that's why it's asking a lot of. What is the minimum? So if I put 200 Elemon, then I assume I'm gonna get something. Okay, but these are not open from what I see. So it will maybe open at some point, or it was open. So I'm not sure how exactly that works. Yeah, I think it was open at some point. Right now it is closed. Maybe it, okay, yeah. So okay, so it looks like there will be other varieties coming in the future too. That's good to know. And a conversion. So the L coin is the coin that you basically earn in the game. That is to keep in mind. Okay. Pending L coin, pending Elmon, and Elmon is the official token of the game. So basically, when you're purchasing something for Elemon, you are gonna use the Elmon token. We can maybe check what is the Elmon is like on CMC right now to give us a better understanding of the market. But my internet is really slow at the moment. I'm really trying to understand. Okay, Elmon price today. Let's have a look. I checked it before, but I cannot really recall, so we can just quickly open it. I usually check everything on CoinMarketCap. So price is $0.03 per Elemon token, which is Elemon token, and Elmon market cap is around 3 million at the moment, and it is, let's see where you can buy it from. I think it was PancakeSwap, if I remember it right. Yes, I was gonna buy from PancakeSwap, so it's on the PancakeSwap. You can buy it. There's quite a lot of volume, 57,000. Not big, not too bad. That is available there. Yeah, it's quite a new game, so it's I think it could be a good game to start early on. Yeah. All right, guys. We looked at Elemon today. We could not play it. Unfortunately, the game is on maintenance at the moment, which is a pity, but it's not the end of the world. What we're gonna do, we are gonna play this game in the next stream. I think that gives us a good mission now. I would be happy to show you my team, my Elmons, and introduce you guys how they function. Okay, still not loading. Just gonna give up. And I already told you it looks like a promising game. You never know what is gonna happen. This is not a financial advice again, guys. But I see lots of positive things with the game, and gameplay was also quite fun. So I will show you that in the next stream. We can definitely dive deep into the game. And if you like the Elemon and if you want to learn more about it, please let me know. You can join our Discord. You can find me there. If you have any comments, any questions, feel free to always reach out to me. And today will be this will be the last moments of our stream. Let's quickly do this here. Alright, everyone, this was Berkan for ClipsDAO. I checked the GameFi project called Elemon. I told you why I think this game could be the next one, and you can start it very easily, as I told you. If you have any questions regarding the game, or if you want to try out, if you want some tips, join ClipsDAO's Discord and find me there. I will be happy to helping you there. Without further ado, I will just say bye now. It's hard to say bye, but I gotta happen. So thank you guys, thank you for joining, and I will let you know when is the next stream and we can do it again. Bye bye.